Look at me, I'm Ned Kelly. Ugh, come on. Oh. Son of a bitch. Oh, hi.
Just normal Ford noises.
Yeah. So, new day, new problem. We thought we could take the sump off and replace the gasket, and it's not so easy because there's a cross member and it's sort of part of the car's structure.
Whose idea was that? To put
Yeah.
a non-removable structure right here.
So now we have to see if we can jack up the whole engine and transmission, and then hopefully when this is jacked up a bit, we can sort of take it out.
There was one guy on a forum that said you can do this.
Yeah.
And there's about 30 other guys saying he was crazy.
But he sounds like our guy.
He's our guy. We need him on the team.
We need him on the team, yeah. We need hacks like him. Just doing engine mounts.
Huh?
I'm just filming you scraping off.
I just had a barbecue, so I'm just like taking off all the grease.
Oh. Oh no.
Look at that.
What is that? That's some kind of new element. That's new structural material.
It is.
It's this is what houses in the future are going to be built out of.
What, mud houses?
Waterproof. Alright guys, so we can't get the sump off. We're going to try one more thing, and that's undoing the rear mount. Try and undo this and try and pivot the motor up to get the sump out. We're replacing the
We're replacing brand new engine mounts.
Yep, they're $12 each, if anyone's wondering. $12 for an
No,
engine
it's too
mount.
expensive.
Yeah. All the parts for this car are so cheap. Take an opportunity to get rid of some of that undesirable sandy building material that we call Falcon crud. What's up, guys? This is an example of some of the problems you run into when you fixing up old cars. So we decided to replace the engine mounts. So this is old one, one of them. This is the new one. So when we bought the new one, it just didn't come with the bolts. They forgot to chuck the bolts in, which mounts to the car, and these ones don't fit. So now what do we do? We have to go to bolt shop now, waste time to get these bolts, right?
Yep. Let's waste some more time.
Yeah, but we've got one side on. Brand new engine mounts. Got the chain on there.
That'll be a nice little rattle noise
Yeah.
for about 10 hours.
What is that noise, Colin? What is that noise?
I know exactly what noise that is.
Why didn't I bring my bucket of nuts? Like, he told me to. Colin's like,
I told you.
Like, you know, we're messaging each other. Hi, yeah, I'll see you there tomorrow
Can you
morning.
bring your bucket of bolts, please?
Yeah, you're like, can we
Real-
buy? Why would you want the bucket of bolts? Oh, just bring it. Oh, nah, I'm not gonna bring it. There's bolts here. Steve's got bolts.
Steve's been amazing, by the way. And everyone should use his facilities.
We've got engine mounts. We've got new engine mounts. Put the chains back on them. We'll put the sway bar back on. Hook that up. Now we're just gonna weld some flat bar to here to mount two bash plates. Gonna be the front one and gonna be a real one for the gearbox. And the one for the gearbox is gonna have strengthening channels running through it, so we actually give the car rigidity as well, like an extra, like a little mini chassis.
Yes.
So yeah, we're just gonna get some flat bar and weld onto here with captive bolts, and then that's gonna be the front mounting points for the bash plate. Okay. Alright, what are we doing?
We're
Mr.
ready
Welder?
to weld in these tabs onto the car.
Yeah.
The bash plate. The inevitable bash plate. The bash plate we've been trying to do for so many weeks. We're finally going to do it.
Finally getting to it. So we're just gonna just cleaning up under there. I'm just gonna weld some tabs and then drill the holes in the plate to mount it. I've got the fire extinguisher.
Fire extinguisher at the ready. So I'm just going to find out where. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Safety first. And second.
And third.
Check it out. So we've got the bash plate. Last time we've cut out the shape and we put some mounting tabs on the car. So now we just need to give it a bit of a bend because the front mount's sort of not on the same level as the bottom of the engine. So we're just gonna figure out a way to bend it, and then the other thing is going to be how are we going to locate these holes. That's what I had nightmares about last night.
Yeah, I had some particular nightmares too.
I got triggered by that. That's our line.
Why don't we use the press? We've got a hydraulic press here.
Really?
We've got a hydraulic press.
Just clamp it and then.
Flywheel DIY, automotive, has everything.
Alright, let's go. Let's do it your way.
Has
Let's
everything.
do it your way.
No. Let's do something properly.
Alright, Mr. Fancy Pants. Oh!
There you go.
Look
See?
at this!
See?
Like I bought one. Look at me, I'm Ned Kelly.
Give us all your money!
Sure.
What is he saying?
Locate these holes. Did that work? Yep.
Yeah.
One there. And there's one there. So half worked.
Flywheel DIY automotive has everything.
Yep.
It's even got drill presses, drill bits, whatever you want there.
Oh, we might have to drill it with hand drill.
Oh, it doesn't fit?
We'll hand drill it. Got your Stanley toolkit. Hey man, that's not a Zito. What are you doing with that?
No, it's not a Zito, but
The Zito's that's our kit, man. You rocking Stanley now?
a drill bit before. I've always bought the really dodgy
Yeah. Good
dodgy
drill
Bunnings
bits.
versions.
Newsflash, good drill bits are good.
Good drill bits are really good.
that's sort of mock-up of the plate, and that's the first part, and then we're going to have the second part after it to protect the gearbox too.
Yeah.
Uh-oh, we've got the welder out. And re-weld some mounting points.
Got it on, boy.
That's what I'm talking about.
So that will fend off some boulders, eh?
Yep. And
Some wombats.
yeah, wombats.
Yeah.
I'm making the bash plate for the gearbox.
Okay. Should I be worried?
So to save weight, we were gonna like weld these, and you know it's gonna make the whole thing heavy. I'm just gonna do the same thing and just make a V. That's gonna give it rigidity, so
Okay.
it doesn't flop around.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like a corrugated iron fence.
Yeah. A little bit more rigid than
Yeah.
that. Yeah, baby, we're MIG welding.
Welding stuff to the car.
Yeah, more mounting tabs for the gearbox protection.
Eesh.
Oh yeah, that's all right, eh? That's all right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Yeah. Who can start the fire?
You can.
Yeah, boy.
Are we done yet, boss?
Almost. Look, we've got these tabs on. Check it out. We've got this plate that I had a genius idea bending into a V.
Yeah.
You know, it's going to give us the rigidity that we need, so desperately need. Bam! Yeah! That's going to protect the gearbox.
Our precious 5-speed gearbox.
Our precious 5-speed that's on its last legs.
Is it?
Yeah, check this out.
Oh man. No, don't.
The output bearing is shot on it.
Don't say that.
Yeah, it's fine.
It's good.
It's just broken in.
It's
Broken
just,
in.
yeah.
It's
OEM
it's,
spec.
it's at a peak of its life. Strong is the metal. Like, boom. I got you covered, car.
Knock knock. Who's there?
I don't care because it's a steel plate. I'm just gonna keep driving. That's gonna be us. You know, this protects the gearbox, so if anything flings up and wants to crack the casing, we've got it covered, buddy. This one, the sump. If some boulder comes up, boom! Nah, we're good.